December 2022, just a few days left, and it's Newswatch. Nctv45 Newswatch, and it's straight ahead for you.
If you think there's nothing to do in Newcastle and Lawrence County, then think again. Always stay connected to NCTV45 to receive the information on events going on in and around the area on a daily basis. Programs to view are Newswatch, The Morning Show, and Community Happenings. NCTV45 takes pride in bringing you the event and organization info that you want. NCTV45 is the #1 media source locally. NCTV45, anytime on your time.
Special thanks to Butts, Flowers, Gifts, and More in downtown Newcastle for their support and funding of this program. Butts Flowers, downtown Newcastle.
If you're hungry, don't be out in the desert. Head on down to the old Oasis for breakfast. If you're hungry, don't be out in the desert. Head on down to the old Oasis for daily specials. Yes, appetizers, sandwiches, beverages. It's the Oasis Bar, 303 South Jefferson Street. Call 724-652-6104.
Peppers, mouth-watering fruit, fine dressings, apples, meats. This place looks so familiar.
Getting your lunch meat cut to order. That's the Joseph's difference. They make every opportunity to please their customers. Joseph's. They're not the big box store giving you it the way the store wants it. It's the way you want it. Stop by Joseph's and take a look.
Yes, it's Joseph's.
Nctv45, strong enough for Lawrence County.
Well, a very pleasant good morning and welcome to Wednesday the 28th. It's Newswatch here, Nctv45, giving you the best Lawrence County has to offer each and every day, anytime on your time. And I'm not going to say cold after it was below zero, but it's so cold my collar is like doing some crazy stuff. But 25 degrees as we get and head through this Wednesday together. The warm-up is on, and that makes me feel real good. The wind chill is about 19. We'll get to more in Lawrence County 45 weather. Now, let's get to the birthday list. This will warm you with these candles burning. Here you go. Brandon Green. It's a little hard to see that one. Jamie Lynn. Danny DiPaolo, Kara Ann, Mark Dominic, Erica Rupert Nertai, Deanna Emrich, Jim Bertelin, and Celia CC. As I take a look at that, it's a little difficult to read, but happy birthday, Celia, as get that second piece of birthday cake and celebrate all week long. You know, matter of fact, have a New Year's Eve party as that goes. You know, yesterday, and excuse me for some of the technical difficulties, but yesterday we had an accidental mishap. somebody recorded over something we had already had, and it sent all our things out of order. So the button pushing is going to be an event today, but this is an event. And Kelly's right there on Butler Avenue, it's a tremendous place. They're going to have a New Year's Eve bash. And what this involves is they're going to drop the first ever bourbon barrel. I don't think that's ever been done here in Lawrence County in Newcastle, and you could be part of all the fun. Head over to Kelly's. They are tremendous. Their food is out of this world, and if you haven't been there, you've got to try it. And I might have to give you a little hint. They have these deep fried hot pepper rings that they serve with horseradish. And they are like one of my all-time favorites. It's tremendous. Not to mention they have great Reubens and everything else. But head over to Kelly's. You'll really like this. And December 31st, they're dropping the bourbon barrel. So make sure you check that out. Hey, you've only got like 2 days. And that is the 29th and the 30th to enjoy the Cascade of Lights. And now that it's warming up, that might be one of the things that might be a good do. As you know, with the warmer weather, you won't be so frigid as and it was cold outside, just unbelievable. So make sure that you check that out, as the Cascade of Lights, always a good time. Now, with all that being said, I still have a few other things that we got to get to before break. The Hoyt has their after school, I don't know what you want to call it, after school program. January 10th, this will start. And it's good for the kids. They get to do some other things. They're just not home moping around. So give the Hoyt's after school programs a try. Some of the things they have, like the 10th and the 12th, Frozen Over. How about this? Art with Masters. I think it's supposed to be Masters. There you go. Sometimes you miss that. Colorful Landscapes. Only One. These are all programs that they're having at the Hoyt, and you got to get there and check that out. The kids will enjoy this, and you will too, because they'll come home and talk about it, and you should lend a little ear to that, as it helps them develop confidence and what have you as they make their way through the important formative years. Well, the Rotary Club, if you got one of them left, they're finishing up with their sale of calendars. So make sure that you check that out. And watch for Nctv45 specials. This is what happened at the cathedral today. We have Alexa and Cameron who have worked diligently, and I want to thank all the people at the cathedral, Jim McKim and what have you, for putting that out. And they do an absolute excellent job. So make sure that you give it a look. I'd like to thank my good friend Hugh Correa for watching, and I wish him a Merry Christmas, best in the new year. And let's bop over to sports. Here you go. Last night, my Boston Celtics, 126-102, they were winners. The Pens lost. Okay. 5-1 to the Islanders. My son's Spurs lost 130-114. So let's check out what's involved in what's going on in your sports world today. You're watching NCTV45. Thank you.
The Cedars Restaurant in Newcastle wants you to indulge in the food from their pleasing menu. The Cedars features Mediterranean, pub food, Middle Eastern cuisine, and so much more. They're open every day, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Call the Cedars on the east side at 827 Addis Street, Newcastle. 724-658-9543. That's 724-658-9543.
Hello and welcome to Lindy's Lunch. Yes, whether it's their great breakfast or, just like it says, lunch, it's great anytime. Try their breakfast and you'll be satisfied. A pierogi cheeseburger, an Italian Joe, and smothered hoagies, all. And don't forget the French fries with chili. Yes, it's Lindy's Lunch. For the best, stop by. Give us a call.
Hello and welcome to the Cedar Sports Corner Report. Let's take a look at around the sports world on this Wednesday. As for your NBA matchups, Orlando goes to Detroit at 7 and Phoenix travels to Washington at 7 o'clock. For your 7:30 games, Brooklyn goes to Atlanta and the LA Lakers go to Miami to take on the Heat. That game can be found on NBA TV. For your two 8 o'clock games, Milwaukee goes to Chicago and Minnesota will travel to New Orleans. For your two 10 o'clock games, Utah goes to Golden State and Denver goes to Sacramento. For your NHL schedule, 7 o'clock, Montreal will travel to Tampa Bay. 7:30 on TNT, Boston goes to New Jersey. At 7:30 on ESPN+, the Detroit Red Wings will come into Pittsburgh and take on the Penguins as the Penguins play back-to-back nights. That game can be found on NHLPP or ESPN+. For your two 10 o'clock games, Vegas goes to Anaheim on ESPN+, and Calgary goes to Seattle on TNT. For your college basketball slate, we got a great schedule for you. Number 8, Tennessee will travel to Ole Miss at 5 o'clock on the SEC Network. Number 11, Gonzaga will play host to Eastern Oregon at 5 o'clock. Number 20, TCU will play host to Central Arkansas at 5 o'clock on the Big 12 Network or ESPN+. Number 6, Virginia will host Albany on the ACC Network at 6 o'clock. Number 2, UConn will host Villanova at 6:30 on Fox Sports 1. Number 19, Kentucky will travel to Missouri at 7 o'clock on the SEC Network. Florida will travel to number 23, Auburn at 7 o'clock on ESPN2. Number 12, Baylor will play host to Nicholls at 8 o'clock on the Big 12 Network or ESPN+. Vermont will travel to number 22, Miami at 8 o'clock on the ACC Network. Number 3, Houston will travel to Tulsa at 9 o'clock on ESPNU. Number 9, Alabama will travel to number 15, Mississippi State at 9 o'clock on the SEC Network. Number 10, Arkansas will travel to LSU at 9 o'clock on ESPN2. And that will cap off all your ranked action in college basketball, but we do have some in college football. In the Military Bowl, UCF will take on Duke at 2 o'clock on ESPN. Kansas will take on Arkansas at 5:30 on ESPN in the AutoZone Liberty Bowl. In the San Diego County Credit Union Holiday Bowl, Number 15, Oregon will take on North Carolina at 8 o'clock on Fox. And at 9 o'clock, Texas Tech will take on Ole Miss in the Tax Act Texas Bowl. So that's going to do it for us today. We hope that you head over to the Cedars. Enjoy all these great games. Enjoy the great food they offer there. We're going to take a time out. We'll be right back.
Allie's Upper Crust at 1700 Highland Avenue has a full menu: pizza, roll-ups, salad, soup, sandwiches, strombolis, dinners. They are just great for dine-in or take-out. Don't forget to give them a call at 724-652-7553. It's Allie's Upper Crust. This program furnished by Sporting Goods, 23 East Washington Street, Newcastle. Call 724-658-2535.
Los Amigos! Ladies and gentlemen, if you need a good bite to eat, make sure to check out Los Amigos. They got you covered with things such as tacos, burritos, molcajete, and don't forget the great chips and salsa they put out for you when you get there. Make sure to check out Los Amigos on West State Street, Newcastle, PA, 16101. It's Los Amigos. Los Amigos! Los Amigos! Los Amigos!
And we are back. Well, time to check out some state news and we got a few more other things coming, but the state police announced holiday crash and enforcement information, and here you go. Over this Christmas holiday, 3 days, and I guess they're taking the 23rd to the 25th, up quite a bit, almost like 200, were the total number of crashes. Alcohol crashes were up also. And this total crashes, 488 going up to 661, quite an increase. Now, enforcement data down from 181 to 116. That's some good news, as that took a look at the crashes over Christmas. The PUC asks consumers to conserve electricity throughout the holiday weekend because of extreme cold. That's a little ironic, as we have really like a self-inflicted energy issue. Also, and I want to say something, LIHEAP is in place for you. So with that extreme cold, please turn to LIHEAP. Don't be in the cold this winter. Pennsylvania State Police welcome 102 new troopers to their ranks. And to Newcastle, Vincent G. Bonapane is welcomed. Welcome as a new state trooper just up the road. Labor and Industry announced $1.8 million in funding awarded to Pennsylvania's registered apprenticeship programs. This is getting more people into the trades, and I'm looking to see in northwest Pennsylvania, Crawford and Erie counties got some. Southwest Pennsylvania, Beaver, Greene, and Washington counties got one. And Allegheny County, but nothing here in Lawrence. So maybe next time. Now, as we bop over, a couple things that you should know. Today, at the Newcastle Public Library, Mother Goose Story Time. That takes place at 10 o'clock. Then at 10:30, We Build. It's a great, lively entertainment. And make sure that you remember tomorrow, Well, no, they changed it. It's today. The 28th, Thunder, starting at 5:30, will be one of the movies that they have at the Newcastle Public Library. I guess I could get rid of that state news thing. So check out that great lineup at the Newcastle Public Library. You know, I'd like to thank you. Here we go. Up 45%. More people watching NCTV45 now than ever. They're going to nctv45.com. Or sometimes their favorite media source, whichever's convenient for you. But make sure you check us out if you're a first-time viewer. We've been around for a while, and we like being available anytime on your time. Now, the weather. As we bop over there, 25 degrees, 92% humidity. Winds are variable at 5. Barometric pressure, 30.14. Dew point 23. Visibility 10 miles. And the wind chill makes it feel like 19. You're watching NCTV 45 here in Lawrence County, Newcastle, Pennsylvania. And let's take a look at the weather. Good morning. Thanks for being along. Big Daddy 316 Transport. For a ride to work, that's fine. Groceries and essentials, pickups, we do them. We all benefit. Seniors, cities, state, stores, employers, and yes, employees. Why get there tired when you can get there alive and energized? Yes, no tricky traffic patterns. We can haul up to 5 passengers, 24-hour notice required, $5 per stop. Call Big Daddy 316 Transport today.
Since you were going for gas, you might as well fill up your tank too. Delicious food available at Morgan's. And that's just 2 exciting combos that they have. Morgan's, right across the line.
When your PC looks like this, don't make it a last key. Make it Pulaski. Pulaski PC. Pizza. Because you deserve more than just great pizza. You deserve great subs. Whether it's Italian, steak, meatball, or the many varieties that they have that will tempt your palate. You deserve more wings, as they have great flavors, more salads, and for dessert, more Cita Sticks. It's 4-star pizza. We deliver too. Easy Clean Car and Van Wash, where your clean wash is our goal.
The Crane Room is a restaurant. The Crane Room is a bar. The Crane Room is a banquet facility. The restaurant will please you time after time with their diverse menu. Ask about their daily specials. See the menu at craneroom.com. The bar gives you an abundance of choices with 35 beers on tap and always changing. Their banquet services are always to perfection. The Crane Room, located at 3009 Wilmington Road in Neshannock Township. Call 724-656-1553.
Hello and welcome to Lawrence County 45 weather. Happy Wednesday to everyone out there. And after last night's low of 24 degrees, let's take a look at how your week is looking. Now you're going to see here on the local radar that there is some cloud coverage and we could see a pop-up shower or two in the coming days. In the national radar, you're going to see these clouds rotating from east all the way onto the west coast. So, after last night's low of 24 degrees, Wednesday's going to be mostly sunny with a high near 43. Wednesday night, partly cloudy with a low around 31. Thursday, mostly cloudy with a high near 49. Thursday night, a chance of rain after 1 a.m., mostly cloudy with a low around 42, 30% chance of rain. Friday, a chance of rain, mostly cloudy with a high near 53. Chance of precipitation is 30%. Friday night, a chance of rain, mostly cloudy with a low around 41. 50% chance of rain. Saturday, rain, high near 54. 80% chance of rain. New Year's Eve, rain, low around 45. Chance of precipitation is 80%. For your New Year's Day, a chance of rain, cloudy with a high near 54. 50% chance of rain. So you could start your 2023 off with some rain. Monday night, mostly cloudy with a low around 45, Sunday night, mostly cloudy with a low around 45, and Monday, mostly sunny with a high near 45. So, we got some warmer temperatures coming up for you, but we could see some rain. We also hope you see our great sponsors.
Hello, I'm Kay, and K is for Kimmel's. If you're in need of great baked goods, perhaps donuts of every kind, or maybe a lady lock is your desire. Turnovers, and don't forget, they have cakes of every size. Quarter sheet cake or a round one for that special birthday. And never forget to pick up a loaf of bread. It's Kimmel's, home of the delicious, super mouth-watering strudels. Call Kimmel's for the best baked goods.
Hi, pizza friends. You can still find delicious Augustine's Pizza at your local supermarket. The folks at Augustine's Pizza hope that their pizza is always your first choice for any and all occasions.
Today's programming is brought to you by Nctv45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station.
At our law firm, we see you. Come see us at lgkg.com.
There's more than meets the eye. Gotta give them Newcastle a try. The right small town for living. Look around.
Well, my friends, that's going to do it for this edition of Nctv45 Newswatch. And we have a lot of great programming, so stick around. If you are not one of those persons that cares for the social media thing, go to nctv45.com and just enjoy our programming. As there, I got the button pressed. As we're available anytime on your time. And make sure you tell a friend and have a friend tell a friend about NCTV45. When they say, oh, you know, I don't watch a lot of TV, there's one simple thing you can say. And here it is.
NCTV45, the train, anytime on your time.
That's right, we're NCTV45, the train. We're available anytime on your time. A train that runs on your schedule, that's NCTV45. Now, as you go through your day, make sure you get that second cup of coffee and have a super day in what I call the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you again real soon.